how do I do that? Abandon ship! In shipyard, you can scrap. Okay. So, temporal trash is back on Earth. Yard tasks. Scrap. Oh, temporal trash. Done. Then, going back. No, oh, research rate tech done. Oh, he's still there. Is it still in the queue? That's taking a while. Wow. But I guess it's worth doing. Oh, right. Research rate tech is done. Now, I mean, construction production is still one of the more important categories, right? Okay, research. Next research is pretty expensive. Nah. Jump point stabilization module tech. Interesting. Storm harvesters for a fuel. I think the thing to do... I'm going to do a construction project. And then I'm going to do mining production again. And then we will look into, like, we'll start working on some jump stuff. Actually, the shipbuilding rate wouldn't be a bad idea either. Do all the things! There you go, we can get some fuel consumption improvements over here too, which are very good. Jump drive efficiency. Jump engines with higher level jump efficiency will permit larger ships to jump than lower efficiency engines of the same size. Ships with the military engines are unable to traverse a wormhole created by commercial jump engines, vice versa. Hang on. Maddox's going to be a better pick than Sadok. Sadok's got a higher bonus, but can still only do 5 labs, whereas a Maddox here can do 25. Can I change the project leader on an existing project? Yeah, I know, like, this guy can work a lot of labs, but he still has, like, no bonuses, but he's only 1. Well, bigger engines, yeah, we're just gonna get some better engines with our propulsion. That's gonna be first step, and then yeah, bigger engines might be better. But I don't know if I want to queue things up because I want to swap these guys. You have to cancel it, but you don't lose time. Oh, okay. So if I cancel, it's gonna remember the project. All right. So I'm still gonna go with the reactor, and yeah, we're gonna switch to Matic. I guess I could still instant. I still have a few points. Ion drive. Okay. Fuel consumption. Fuel consumption. Max engine size. Max engine size again. All right. I'm getting impatient. Now we're gonna research. Engine power modifier. Well, this is to go up. Yeah, this is boosting it. This is for like military ship type stuff, which we're not doing yet. Great project. I got the 5 things right now. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll queue in this, that. Okay. No, the instant button's not cheating because, well, I think you've got a fixed number of points to spend at the start, right? You can change it through the Space Master mode. So if you turn Space Master mode on, you can do whatever you want. You got like infinite free tech and things. Cargo ship time, yeah, I will probably throw that into the queue. Okay, Onion of Onion has arrived. Onion of Onion. You're being scrapped. I mean, you're just getting converted into a museum piece, that's all. You're fine. And some points are available listed above the list of researchers. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so we have 20,000 points left over. Cool. There you go, scrapped. Hinden's still buzzing around. Checking the last of our survey locations. Sorry, Onion of Onion. Sad day for onions everywhere. I'm not crying, it's just that someone's chopping onion of onion. Into tiny little pieces. It's okay, you're gonna get recycled into asphalt or something. It's okay. There you go. Gravitational survey is done. IT Pinden, you're also coming home. Don't worry, IT Pinden, you're going to be sent to a nice farm upstate. Automated mine production is done on Earth. I think what I'm going to go back to is just making a F-ton more research facilities. I don't know, like 25 more. Open and run away. There you go, scrapped. All right, I should really go in 5-day ticks. Research facilities, right, because we're building a bunch of those. Construction rate done. We're doing mining production, which is going to be great. You can keep working on some engine tech. All right, I guess I sped up unlocking some engine tech. I don't think there's any reason I couldn't start on my transportation again. So you're going to be... Again, this is just for organizational purposes. We'll call you a freighter, though. That's still okay. Oh, I have to design a new engine. Hold on. Engine. I'm going to have a new company for this one. There's a company that came out of nowhere to design the ion drive engine with super good fuel consumption. There you go. Reduced fuel consumption over there as well. And it's quite big, but again, that leads to really good fuel consumption. 0.016 liters. I think the others have been 0.06 as opposed to 0.016. I'm taking a new company name. It's AR Farazon. So tell you what, I'm gonna list it something like this, like AR Farazon. You know, it's like a, is it like JD Rockefeller, that sort of thing. Limited, maybe. Technologies. There we are. So now we have an engine power 225. We've gone from 80 to 225. Also considerably more fuel efficient. We could even consider making a military version. Drives, dynamics, like technologies. We might have AR Farazon also be responsible, because ion drive, for like maybe energy weapons if we start doing some soon. I don't know. At some point when we do colonize other planets, we're going to have to worry about policing as well. What am I looking for? I'm looking for research. I'm looking for... Go away, you. I'm looking for power and propulsion. And this one, I'll just instant it. Just some micromanagement aspect of it. Okay. So we're going to get rid of these engines. Don't worry. Animal Create Aerospace is going to be back with something, baby. They're like, oh man, I can't believe we got leapfrogged. Don't worry, we'll get them on the next one. Okay. Yeah, it still needs... So this is one of the large cargo holds, yeah. Still needs a fair bit. Let's get up to, I don't know, yeah, around 500 over here. You can run for a year at full power. The range is pretty good. Again, though, if we're looking... So, let's say we have to go from, you know, sort of the center here to Uranus and back. Okay, that's not bad. 3 billion. Neptune. I don't know if we're realistically going to need a freighter that goes much further out. I mean, maybe, you know, if we get out all the way to Pluto, what are we looking at here? 5 or 6 billion? That's not so bad because... yeah, so it can get all the way to Pluto and back, and then still have a bunch of fuel left over. Our Firethorn fits well because it's also from Lord of the Rings. Is it really? Huh. Oh, right. If we want to be able to put stuff on another planet, we need the shuttles, right? We do have a cargo shuttle bay over here. Yeah, I guess, okay. I remember their stats for it. Like, more of these means it'll transfer things faster. I don't remember how the mechanics for that works. And how we'd want to calculate it. Cargo shuttle multiplier 1, yeah, because of our tech, and we've got the one bay. I have no idea how many cargo shuttle hubs we're interested in. Waiting to see if the chat has something useful about it. Load time top row. Oh, here! Ah! Yeah, I was looking at this text. Is that 28 hours? I'm assuming. I mean, you know, given our transport times, maybe that's not so bad. Oops, what did I just add? Oh, I just took it away. That's interesting. So the first cargo shuttle bay doesn't change the load time, but presumably this load time is fixed because you're using, you know, using a spaceport or something. The first one probably just enables doing stuff on other planets. Then after that, it does start to speed up. Well, those are days? No. There's some conflict here. Days, not hours. It's days, hours, minutes. Okay, let's, yeah, I mean, the math is starting to get a little fuzzy here. There we go, 4 days. Alpharazon was the final king of Numenor. Really? It's in the glossary. I don't think so. Shields, damage. I don't see it as a glance. Doesn't mean it's not there, but I don't see it at a glance. Oh, I have instant build points too. Oh, I didn't realize that. Well, well, well. 153, yeah, it's a little bit bigger than our commercial thing, so we'll increase that. Although what I could do is just insta-build 1 or 2. Just to have it right now. Trusted Sauron's advice and want to invade Valinor. Ah. Yeah, I never got around to finishing the Silmarillion, which I assume is where this is from. I think this is a design. Alright, I need a name. Rename the class. Raw entrant. It's going to be the Artorias. Boom. Do I need a maintenance bay on this one? It's a civilian ship. It does have the max repair. Can it break down? Because apparently with civilian stuff, the deployment time doesn't really matter. Does the maintenance matter? I don't think I can break. That's what I thought too. I thought with civilian ships, you don't care. Yeah, cannot break down normally. It's because, I mean, you know, stuff breaks down all the time, but they just put up with it because they're not going to battle. No maintenance bay required, only 1 engineering slot required. Engineering slot? Oh, engineering spaces, which we've got. Okay, so we don't have to worry about it. Oh, because engineering spaces affects how quickly things get repaired, right? So I think we're okay. I'm going to lock the class. Oh, I'm going to insta-build 1. Maintenance? Or miscellaneous? Yeah. Boom. Okay. We are going to go back to our shipyard here. 2 Foot Industries. Yeah, it's continuously upgrading. I guess I could cancel this and reset the number. Delete activity? Okay. Here. You're going to target 200,000. Let's keep working on that for now. Okay. So now we have our first cargo fleet over here. First cargo ship. The Artorias. Can I still rename it? Yep. Because this should just be the Artorias over here. So, right, it's when the civilian shipping industry gets created, then what you can do is you can put in orders at planets. Like you can say, hey, this planet can give away automated mines, and another planet needs automated mines, so the civilians move it on their own. But I think here, we don't do that, right? We mostly are just, we're going to give you specific orders. I suppose I could give you a standing order. The fuel is less than 20%. Refuel from the closest colony or hub within the same system. That's going to be fine. Refuel yourself. Make a colony ship to create civilian shipping. Okay. I think we might need a tech for the colony module, right? But if I want to go... If I want to set up automated mining, say, on Io... Jesus Christ. Go away. Sorry, Mom. I love you, but I don't want to talk on the phone right now. Let me go into flight mode. Okay. Oh! That was really loud. Yeah. Is it just that? Can I just drop some automated mines somewhere and that counts? Or do I have to... There used to be a thing you would hit somewhere to create a colony, although I don't think this is the same thing. Hope she isn't watching. Let me ship Mom's wrath. I could have picked up the phone. Could have talked to my mommy. System window, create colony, then you can drop auto mines. Thank you. System window. So Io, which we like because it has corundium. Create colony. Done. So now it'll show up over here. So we got Io. All right. So what you're going to do, you're going to go to Earth. You're going to load automated mines. How many is this loading? Do I have to do this 5 times? Does this tell me how much is on this planet? It loads maximum by default? Oh, bottom. Order delay, minimum available. I think it might fill up. Then go to Io, unload all installations. So we'll grab some automated mines, drop them on Io. And then on Earth, we're going to go back there. I will tell you to refuel and resupply. I don't know if you do that automatically, but we'll do that just in case. Load installations. Mass drivers. So we're going to load 5 of these, leaving 1 on Earth so that we don't accidentally destroy Earth. Although we'll have to build some more. Go back to Io. Honestly, 1 might be enough for this. Yeah, we could create some templates and stuff too, but it doesn't refuel automatically. Unload all installations. They don't resupply, only fuel. Okay. Still, that's going to work fine, right? When you select mass drivers, make sure to set max. So, this, or is it somewhere else? We theoretically only need 1. Maximum items 1. There we are. Okay, hold on. Can I move this up? Can I click and drag? Are you laughing? There was no way to move these around? All you can do is remove last, remove last, remove last. Sure, fine. Mass drivers. 1. Load 1 mass driver. Oh, did I set minimum instead of maximum? It's UI. Aurora! Load installation. What am I looking for? Mass driver. Yeah. Maximum 1, minimum 1. Yeah, but I mean, we want to make sure you at least load 1. Okay. Times 1, minimum 1. Right, so presumably it'll stay here until there is 1, or it'll give me an error or fail or something if it doesn't have 1. Okay. Now, unload all. So, I mean, we could have done it in one trip, but I'm going to load... Well, I guess I could load 4 automated mines and 1 mass driver. But I'll just get them automated mines started, and then do the round trip, get another mass driver, and then just start chucking them back to Earth. You can't even delete one from the middle. Yeah, that is a little weird that you can't, like, choose from the middle. Can't. No double-clicking. And yeah, we can create templates. So, if I create a template of, like, delivering things like this... And then, can you just change what planets they use later on, maybe? Or we just repeat this? I don't know. We'll see how it works later. Actually, don't even know where you load a template. I mean, I've created a template now. I don't need to load on this one, but I'd be slightly curious to know how you would apply it to something else. Delete a template. Yeah, you can use cycle moves to repeat. I think we're just going to do one time right now. So you're here, you've got your orders, so presumably if I go left side of the movement orders tab. Oh! Ah, okay. Auto route by system. Okay. Did you seriously finish that quickly? Okay. Auto route by system will let you select the system and automatically choose the move orders to get you there. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. 5 automated mines, 1 mass driver. And just admin command for load speed bonus. Yeah, I saw that earlier. So this is now slowly mining some things over here. Very slowly. We'll have to move a bunch more mines. But we can give it a mass driver destination of Earth. Is that literally it? There's no like confirm button. There's no are you sure you want to do this because you might murder someone button. If I just do this, every so often it's going to fling some rocks at Earth, right? Yes, I do have 5 mass drivers on Earth. Although I think you only need 1. I think as long as Earth has 1, you're okay. Yeah, and it only shows planets that have mass drivers. Oh, well, I mean, that helps to make sure you don't F everything up. Although what can happen is you can set it to Earth, and then later on, if you rip all the mass drivers off Earth, then all of a sudden you, like, nuke everything from orbit. So I think you can do that if you end up removing the mass drivers. I think things can go bad. Unless it stops now in C#. I don't know. So I feel like we want a lot more mines, because this is going to take, like, thousands of years to finish. I mean, in the Corundium, it's not like we have infinite amounts, but it's still way too much. So we want more. But the other thing we want to do is we want to set up a colony somewhere so that we can get some automated stuff happening. Right, so we need a colony ship. So what category is that under? I don't think we need terraforming. Presumably it's something we have to research. Colonization reduction cost. Do we already have the tech for a colony ship? Cryogenic transport. Probably. Set up a colony on your rectum, call it polyp. Cryopods are in logistics, you start with them usually. Okay. The colony cost, is that just how much infrastructure we need? Okay, cryogenic transport is all we need. So, where do we want to set up our first colony? I mean, the moon is very close. It has no minerals. Mars is closest, also has no minerals. Like, unfortunately, and settling on Venus is pretty harsh, 25. The nice thing, like Luna and Mars, they both have just the colony cost of 2. Like, we need, so it's 2 infrastructure per what, millions of people or something? That's not so bad. Mars, everyone wants Mars? Mars gang? Mercury's not too difficult. Yeah, 3.1's not bad, although, like, Luna and Mars is easier. We could just set up to Luna, because it's so quick to get there. Europa? I heard all these worlds are ours, except for Europa. Attempt no landing there. That would be bad. Make Luna the financial center of Seoul. Mars, so we can play Surviving Mars next. Okay, you've got me convinced. So, we will make a colony on Mars. Done. Ban body. Let's ban Europa. So we have technically this colony on Mars, but the civilian shipping industry won't start until we've got some people there. Is that the case? So let's ship, like, we've got a bunch of our infrastructure. We might ship all of it Mars. I don't know. Movement orders. Go to Earth. Load installation. Infrastructure. Going to double click, so it's going to load as much as possible. Go to Mars, unload all, go to Earth, refuel, and now loop. Where's the cycle button? Repeat orders? Oh no, that's not what I meant to do at all. Cycle moves. Boom, done. Okay, so this will just keep looping this over and over. As much infrastructure as we have on Earth, it'll move to Mars. Instead of stations, Lagrange points. I don't know what's involved in that. So yeah, how much if Mars has a cost of 2 for its suitability, I bet there's not a glossary tab over here either. Oh, here it is. Infrastructure per million pops. Oh, there it is. Okay, so this is, yeah. This is per 10,000 pops, apparently. So we need 212 infrastructure per million pops. Okay, so we are going to need a lot more. Earth, you're working on these. What I might do is I might change the order a little bit. I might get you a little more infrastructure happening. Oh, because it's got the number from there. I'm like, why is this such an odd number? Let's make, like, I don't know, 500 infrastructure. Create it. I'm going to bring the research facility down in the queue. And then move the infrastructure up. Man, it would be nice if you could just put the infrastructure up right away. There you go. Get that started. So, oh shoot. 500's only going to take a month and a half. But infrastructure is cheap. Modify. Okay. Get that going so we can get that happening. Okay. And this is going to move the infrastructure over. That's great. So now let's go ahead and design our colony ship. So we need cryogenic transport. $10,000. So 10,000 people per colony ship load with a single set of cryogenic berths. Berths, not births. Is there any accent where, like, births as in, like, beds is pronounced differently from births as in giving birth to someone? Load time a day. I mean, I don't think we care about the load time so much. Bigger question was mostly, well, what's the round trip time? And as a percentage of the round trip time, how much do we care about the load time? Is part of the question we'd have to answer, and I don't think I care enough. Yeah, you're gonna move real fast. Your civilian ships, there's nothing to worry about. Your range is huge, and yeah, you do move very fast. We need the shuttle that can't unload, right? Because we don't have the thingy. So we'll get the shuttle bay. Maybe I'll go ahead and double it up. So it's 13 hours. I mean, it's 10,000 people. That's not too bad. I don't think you need a colony ship that much. Civilians will do it faster. Well, that's it. I think as soon as you've got a colony set up, the civilian industry starts up, and they'll build their own colony ships, luxury transport ships, and freighters, right? And then they'll just start doing their own thing. And then you can just start tagging more places as colonies, and I think they'll get filled out automatically. IRQ conflict. That's a great name. So our colony ship is going to be the IRQ conflict. That brings me back to the bad days of technology. This is a fairly small ship. I mean, 7,000 tons displacement. I'm thinking we're going to add more cryo. Like, let's get them up to like 100,000. That might be a little ridiculous. It's hard to tell what's ridiculous or not. I don't know. We'll go 5 times. There we go. 50,000 per load. Now it's taking nearly 3 days to unload, but I don't know if that's much of a problem. 100k is huge for the other game. Yeah, I was going to say, I started thinking, hold on, I think this might be a little nutty. It does also slow down the speed a lot, but maybe we get more bang per trip. Range is still fine. Now, the private industry, do they just use the ships you design? Or do they just make their own ships up? In which case, is there a sweet spot in terms of number of ships we'll want for them? They will design their own ships. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't matter what we do there, as long as we've got one to get things started. Okay, let's do this. I think this will run. It's all commercial. It's got some speed, it's got enough fuel to get there, and it's got some capacity. And it's got the cargo shuttles. Lock design. Oh, I will insta-build again. Especially since we're likely only need the one. Insta-build. Okay. Oh, no, you stay in there. Wait, what? Did I not... There it is. When are you going to start terraforming? I don't know, but probably fairly soon. So... Wait, yeah. Movement orders. You're going to Earth. You're going to load colonist. Then you're going to go to Mars. You're going to unload colonists. So go back to Earth. Resupply. Cycle? You know, do one loop right now. Because you don't actually have the infrastructure yet. Maybe we should just wait. Because it would show up in here if we had any, right? Oh yeah, it should be refuel instead of... Let me cancel the orders. Watch the cargo fleet do some work. There you go. Now, oh, there you go. Population supported. Okay. Infrastructure is done. All right, it's there. So now what I'll do is the colony fleet, I'm going to give you your orders. Go to Earth. Load colonists. Go to Mars. Unload colonists. Go to Earth. Refuel. Cycle. There you go. Mars is getting people. Okay. I'm going to get the fleet here to no longer cycle. I'll get it to finish its current load, and then we're reevaluating. Oh, right. I had to get more... Oh, it's because we're moving infrastructure to Mars. But now we've got enough infrastructure on Mars, we're good. Okay, so what I'm also going to do is my cargo fleet. I'll get you to finish your current cycle. Are you done, cargo fleet? Yeah. Oh, no, you're still unloading. Still unloading. Quality fleet is completed. There you go. Cargo fleet is completed. Okay. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the rest of my automated mines, basically, or at least a ton of them, from Earth. Yeah, I know, the defense thing is exactly what I was thinking of. Load automated mines from Earth. Go to IO. Unload all. Go to Earth. Refuel. And then cycle. You'll do that until you run out of automated mines. Presumably. Will it fail? Because I didn't set a min available. I'm actually not sure what it's going to do when Earth runs out of automated mines. Yeah, we'll check that. Now, the other thing is, yes, Mars is going to get cranky because of lack of protection. There you go. Protection required 0. Okay, so currently I don't feel like they need protection. Do I want to move... I need to get some industry over there, right? Oh, 10 million. Okay. I wasn't thinking ground units, but like, yeah, like PDCs is how I would do it, or whatever. I don't know. PDC's not a thing anymore? Ooh, okay. Yeah, so we need a military fleet to offer them protection, or there might be something else. Ground troops are a good way to slow down that progress. You'll need ships to slow it down. Yeah, because normally you build ships or PDCs were like planetary defense things, and they would like count as huge stuff for military, even though if they weren't actually useful in any real way. But I guess the threat was, Mars, you better behave, or we're gonna nuke you from Earth. Yeah, I've heard I keep seeing a bunch of notes about the ground units being like buggy and a pain in the ass, so I don't know. But yeah, we have to get some we have to get something so that the people on Mars can do stuff. So, okay, I think I'm still gonna get, maybe I should get a second cargo ship. It's not gonna take long for our one cargo ship to finish the work over here. Yeah. Hey, tech, okay. Hang on, I'm confused. Where's IO? Is IO not... Is it just really traveling that fast? Okay, that's what I thought. IO is where I thought it was. I just didn't really... It was making the trip back and forth so quick. I'm like, it couldn't possibly. But it is. Alright, okay. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, I'm going to tell you, cargo fleet, to no longer cycle. Just finish your current one. That's going to be okay. I think will be Earth refueling. Oh, no, it's going to finish it one more time. Okay, done. Heard it jump drive for jump point. Yeah. Oh, the private company has 2 ships. Thank you. Yeah. Some small freighters. So, okay. How do I put in the delivery orders? So, Mars wants wealth trade. Trade goods. Ah, civilian economy. Mars would like some construction factories. It wants, I don't know, 50 of them. I actually don't know how many people you need to work each one of these. But Mars wants this. Earth is going to offer, it's going to say, hey, I have 50 of these available. So what should happen is the civilian company should move the construction factory from Earth to Mars on its own. There it is. There it is. Excellent. No, stop. UI gonna UI. Construction factories 6. Worker shortage. Oh shit, okay. You need a lot of workers for this. So we need 100,000 for every 2 factories, I guess. So 50,000 per factory. Leave it there. We can still offer it on Earth. Fire. Got there. The infrastructure going up. Why is the infrastructure going up? Are they building it on their own? I mean, they don't have anything queued up right now. Is there a penalty to having empty factories? No, except for the fact that that means I have fewer factories on Earth. They were building 0.4 on their own. Did he just... do they just passively build it if there's nothing else there? But it's not even like... They don't even have minerals. Wealth trade. Installation construction. Research, da-da-da-da-da. Right, and now I'm realizing I don't really want construction over here because there's no minerals. I think what I do on Mars, now that I'm thinking about it, like Luna and Mars, you make them financial or research places. You just put down financial centers. Forced labor construction camp, holy shit. Put down financial centers or research facilities, right? Like I was thinking, oh, Mars needs factories so it can build for itself. But no! No, it doesn't. We just build it on Earth and then ship it to Mars. Okay. Now, we still can't have a lot because we don't have the employment right now. But so, I'll put in a request for, like, I don't know, 5 research facilities. Oh, and the research is done per place too, right? That's actually really annoying. Because, yeah, if I go to research, Earth has got its own. So all we want to do on Mars is financial places. Mars tax haven for money laundering. Sounds fun. I think that's all we want to do. You do want to have, like, some other colonies because then that generates trade and generates tons of money for you. Keep Mars dependent on Earth. Yes. Okay. Let's set, like, 100, just whatever, some demand for financial centers over here. Earth, I don't even know if you've got some. We're gonna offer up just 10 for now. We'll check if we've got any. We're gonna say, listen, we're willing to get rid of 10 financial centers, and they can be shipped wherever. So squint mode engage. We've got 200 of them on Earth. So what should happen now, if we come here, oh, it stopped because of research on Earth. But yeah, they're being assigned, they're being moved. So we'll have 10 financial centers on Mars. I suppose Mars could just ship its factories back since it can't really be used. Yeah, see, our money's currently going down, but it should build up. Hey, there we go. Hey, they have their own colony ship with 50,000 cryogenic births on it. So the Saxville's Baggins, and there's a new company, SPL Gould Interstellar. They haven't built anything yet. There's a way for me to invest in these companies, isn't there? Am I thinking of a different game? Is there some way I can put money aside to boost these guys? Not anymore? Okay, that was a thing, but it's not anymore. Okay. That's fine, as long as it's not something I'm missing that I should be hitting buttons for. So they're moving people to Mars automatically. And yeah, terraforming Mars would be ideal because then I don't need infrastructure anymore. So first of all, can I build terraforming stuff? Can build terraforming installations. Now it takes quite a while, although with every step of terraforming, even if you don't fully terraform it, with every step you need less infrastructure, which becomes good. Might as well jump drive. I know. I don't know how many of these we need. How does it compare in cost to a factory? Okay, it's quite a lot more expensive than a factory. I'll build, I don't know, 50? I really like the orbital terraforming, though. I like the orbital terraforming ships. Or we could try Tug for the first time. So, okay, how would we do that? I were to go and make a new ship class. Oh, we may not have the orbital terraforming tech. Yeah, it looks to me like I don't see orbital terraforming currently. So, all right, what we'll do then is we will build the ground-based ones first. Someone said 5. So we'll add in 5 of these. And then we have to go down queue, which is annoying. Then we up queue twice. Get you done. 34. It does take a while. Oh, no. We'll be done by the end of this year. And then we'll shunt them over to Mars. We'll say something like, here. Terraforming facilities. Oh, because I don't have any. It's not in the list. Interesting. Oh, I don't have the auto repeat. No, we're definitely finishing some jobs, but that's okay. There's some more shipbuilding rate. I guess is okay. Jump drive efficiency is coming into play. Jump squadron size. I don't know. We might need like the first level of these to make jump a possibility. But in any case, it seems like a decent idea. Let's go and create you. Oh, we've got a couple people working on the power stuff. Yeah, that's fine. And then when you're done, we'll give you the squadron radius. I don't think we actually need that, but we'll queue it up anyway. You don't. You just need a stabilization ship. Okay. Oh, I still have a bunch of inactive research facilities. Okay, terraforming installations are done. Production research facilities begun. That's okay. Now, so on Earth, I want to say something like terraform. Now, I'm curious, if I go and add supply and I just say like this. I mean, obviously we don't have this much, but basically any terraforming installations I ever build on Earth are free to be sent out into space. I don't care. Then on Mars, we want to please ask for terraforming installations. And similarly here, like, I'm just going to ask for a bunch. As they get built, whenever I build them, ship them over here. Now, for the terraforming, do I have to wait for it to arrive before I set this up? I guess I can set up now. Is there a preferred order to this? I don't know. We have a few gases. Now, our goal is to hit 1.0 atmospheric pressure. And on Earth, we're at what is it, like 19% oxygen? But I don't think it uses percentages, right? It needs, yeah, so it needs from 0.1 to 0.3 atmospheric pressure at it being the oxygen, but it has a safe level of 30%. So it feels to me like we may want to add some base gases first. Yeah. Oh, water vapor. Water vapor. Is that always there? Because I seem to remember I may have done something like, okay, nitrogen first to get some basic atmosphere, and then oxygen until we hit, you know, this sweet spot percentage. With C#, water first to boost hydrosphere. So hydrographic? Because you want some moisture in the air. And is that something else that gets used? That is interesting. You need 20% hydrosphere. That is definitely new to me. So, is it this or is hydrosphere somewhere else? Do I want to get this up to 20? There's water availability. So Mars has a little bit of water, I guess. Frozen water is probably it, right? Water available, 6th line top. Oh, over here. Water available 1.0. Takes a while to condense. It will eventually drop water vapor from the atmosphere and bring hydrosphere up. Not too much water vapor, though. You'll end up with an ocean planet. Seriously? Yeah, check Earth. That's a great point. Earth has 0 water available. But 69, so 70 hydrographic. Oh, right, because about 70% of the Earth is covered in water. It has a tiny, tiny fraction of water vapor in the air. Like, barely mentionable. Water available means you have a minimum colony cost of 1. Oh, right, these are the colony costs. Oh, yes, thank you. So these are the things making our colony more expensive. Does it just take the worst of these for the cost? Because right now, the temperature factor is the thing that's the worst. Now, I think it's because it's too cold. Yes, it's freezing cold. So we need some greenhouse gases. Yeah, green is where the cost comes from. So I propose that what we actually want to do is start with carbon dioxide. Yeah, 10% of Mars is covered in water, or ice is probably the poles. I gotcha. So yeah, I'm proposing we start with carbon dioxide. CO2 is not safe greenhouse anymore? Oh, right, because there was a category for just... Wasn't there just a category for greenhouse gases before? You would just pick greenhouse gases, you would do that first. Argentium. Well, it has a lot of carbon dioxide as a percentage, but it has basically no atmosphere. Maybe I should just start by bringing the nitrogen up, which was sort of my first instinct. How do we know that this is the greenhouse gas now? I mean, other than checking, you know, the wiki pages and stuff. Everyone's saying to use this. There's no, I mean, wiki or forums. Is there a helper built in? I guess not. Like, what contributes to the greenhouse effects? This is the safe greenhouse gas now. Frigisium is the Frigisium, really? So this makes it colder, this makes it hotter. What's the problem with putting too much CO2? Just Google the Earth atmosphere and match it. Well, that's the thing, though. It doesn't have any of that. But it also doesn't need it as much. CO2 is toxic. I mean, that's true. I know one of the things with, like, feeling when you feel like you can't breathe or anything like that, it's actually your body responding to the CO2 levels rather than lack of oxygen. If I understand it correctly, being in a low oxygen environment, you don't start choking or coughing or feeling like you can't breathe. You just start to get, like, really sleepy and tired. But it's in a high CO2 environment, either because you're in closed rooms, so CO2 levels are increasing, or, you're being choked so you can't vent it. That's when you feel not good. All right, well, we'll use this stuff. So I guess as if this is on, it's just going to be on. It's not, nothing's going to happen because I don't have the terraforming things yet. Terraforming installations. Okay, I think mostly delivered. Let's take a quick look. See, Mars has 0.2 terraforming installations. Wait, 0.2? Are the terraforming installations really big? Is that one of the things I remember they're really big, so they bring in fractionally? Don't you have CO2 detectors in your house? No, we have CO, carbon monoxide detectors in the house. I don't think CO2 detectors are a thing people have in their house. Terraforming installations, research labs are massive. Okay, but they bring them in little bits and pieces. All right. And the environment over here, it is on. So theoretically, once the more parts get there, research facilities. I know we should be doing more jump stuff, but I kind of sort of need to figure, oops, that's not what I meant to do. To focus on things a little bit one at a time here. Here, we'll still research these Terraform modules. Oh, it deselected it. How's Mars looking? Okay, 1.4. There you go. Starting to come in. Still not even, like, on the floating point number of atmosphere percentage, but it's technically there. You've been using CO2 detectors at work to find bad ventilation problems. That's interesting. Romular, what kind of building or place do you work in? Like, I can see that sort of thing being very valid in the mine, or I suppose any very large building might, get some pockets of not enough air. Okay, see, it's a fictional greenhouse.